This is the Big Biz Show.
Damn, look at this place.
What's so funny about investing money, you ask?
Play ball.
The Big Biz Show with Russ and Sully hope to answer that. Top-rated, insightful financial analysis. If you're looking for insightful financial perspective on key market strategies, keep looking. I told you, this is the Big Biz Show. Hello.
See, that's good. See, it works out.
This is Russ and Sully.
You had to go down to Mexico to do your thing?
Yeah, every day.
No.
Across the border, back
I
and
knew
forth.
that.
I should do that more often.
Hey, guess who's here? I'm really happy. I got a chance to spend several minutes on the phone today with my buddy AP Silverrstieen. AP Silverrstieen is the CEO and president of a company called ImagineAR. Of course, they are publicly traded in the U.S. under the stock symbol IPNFF. In Canada, on the Canadian Stock Exchange, they're traded under the single.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, here we go. IP, and look at it. There's the, see, I'm getting, I just got abducted. And what was left? A Dalmatian? Is that what's happening here?
Back as a goat or
How do
something.
you guys get that in the back parking lot of the studio? I want to know how that happens.
That part we can't
Is that Jared thing or is that an AP thing?
That's,
Look, so I get abducted and I come back as a Dalmatian.
So we send them some weird footage, and all of a sudden, there we are getting abducted by aliens.
By the way, you can go to ImagineAR.com, but I'll tell you, this Game Days thing that they've got going is amazing,
Yeah,
and
it's fun.
I want to spend a lot of time on that today. AP, what's up, brother? Good to talk to you.
Hello, my friends. Nice to see you again. We're
So
all about
I said
Fame
Game
today,
Days.
dude.
I meant Fame Days, but you know, do you know
all
why?
right.
Because I was looking. It's the reason I was looking at the ESPN Game Day logo.
Yeah.
And
Right.
and the reason, do you know how I got there? I went from the IPNFF press release about some of the sports teams.
Right.
And then somehow I got a link to that.
Game Day.
But that brings up the question. I mean, you have Major League Soccer, you have celebrities. This is going to be. I know you know what Cameo is. Are you familiar with Cameo?
A bit part.
Cameo is where you can go online and get a celebrity for a fee to do a shout out for your birthday or for your upcoming comedy event or whatever.
do that?
And
you.
I think doesn't it go on Instagram or something like that?
Well, they get to keep the video, and then they can then share it if they want online.
This
For
is
personal use.
Fame Days is Cameo on series. By the way, Cameo had $1 billion valuation.
Wow.
Talk to us about that, because this really is AR is really what everybody else is trying to do on steroids, don't you think?
Oh, obviously we think we started this last summer. This project. That's Von Miller, who's working with us on Fame Days, and Fame Days really is the next generation of a hologram e-greeting directly delivered into your house. So, for example, if you wanted Von Miller to come visit you as a hologram for Thanksgiving or for Christmas, you can actually go in there, order it. And within 30 seconds or less after paying for it, and it's extraordinarily economical. We always say 2 Happy Meals and you can get your own celebration. And he'll be at your house for 24 hours. So you get a famous person for a day you can take pictures, videos with, and then instantly share on social media. So you can't get more personalized than having a Von Miller, Adam Scher, or even Tyson Fury we have in your house that you can take pictures and videos with to celebrate your special moment.
Yeah, I think, you know, what's interesting here, and we've had Russ do a number of these things, and if you look at it with a little bit of practice, like, you know, if you shoot it and find out where you should be standing, you can literally be standing next to it with the same lighting.
Same lighting.
And I don't know, Russ, do we have, or Jared, our Emmy Award-winning director, Jared Coleman, do we have Jared, do we have the one from last week where Russ was standing in the front, I think with a UFC fighter, wasn't it? I can't remember who it was.
I thought it was.
I think it was David Ortiz.
That's right, it was David Ortiz.
Yes.
And
David Ortiz, Hall of Fame.
and of course you had to step up just a little bit, but I swear, what was crazy about this is, I remember your first versions of this stuff, and it was good.
A little rough.
But look at this.
That's Adam Scher. We got
that's Adam Scher.
Oh, that was a different one.
Yeah, and I'm talking about the one up in the lobby, Jared. But but you can see he looks like he's there. He's got the same lighting as you do. I don't know how the hell you guys do that, because now it's different. He smacks you in the head a little bit.
Well, yeah.
See if you were
huge. He's a giant.
Yeah, he's running away.
I
think Russ is intimidated by it, but yeah, certainly we take a lot of care into exactly how we deliver it. The quality of his outstanding. His looks as if they're really standing there taking pictures. We got David Ortiz, future Hall of Famer. That's going to be exciting, big promotion coming. And we're launching mid-April in time for the Tyson Fury Big Championship fight in the UK. So the full platform will be up and running globally, and everyone can enjoy a Fame Day with their favorite star. And Tyson did some cool stuff. He did gender reveals. He did holidays, he did birthdays, he did super fans, and he's full size.
Yeah.
The full 6'8", 6'9" of them standing in your room, and you get 24 hours to kind of enjoy your moment with him at your location.
I'd like to request a gender reversal because I'd like. Wait a minute.
I believe that's called. There's a surgery for that, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm just
Bruce
saying,
Jenner went through it.
I've stood by all these big smelly guys. You got any gals in the works there? Any actresses?
How about just ask him for, maybe. Hey, can we? Wait, stop. Let me look at this David Ortiz thing. Look at this.
What's this one?
This is amazing.
Oh, this is the other one.
Now you got Von Miller. We're getting there. We're getting warmer.
Yeah, that's
'cause
Von
there's
Miller.
fire
David
behind
Ortiz
him.
was the one with the TVs in the background on the side. There's
Yeah,
one
I
more.
didn't know where to stand.
But if you stepped up too, it's again, he's in the same lighting. I don't know how you guys do that. That technology, but I have to ask you that, AP. Has that technology advanced even in the last 6 months? Because your stuff looks better.
Yeah, our platform is advanced. The team redid the entire architecture. We really went deep dive on to really make it really lifelike, delivery speed, quality, sizing, everything. So you are certainly seeing a significant improvement in the holograms. Mm-hmm. We're excited when fans have the opportunity when we launch in mid-April to kind of have fun, share them in social media and have their moments. But yeah, it does. How much more personal when they look like they're standing in your house right next to you, except when Russ is outsized.
Right. Well, we have this lobby, which is really cool green room here that has, like a beer taps and kitchen and stuff. But on one of the walls, we have wallpaper. There's televisions, and it faces outside. And there's so much light coming in. I thought there's no way you could shoot something there. And you said there, and even your guy had similar lighting. It was amazing. Mm-hmm. Hey, let's talk about the bifurcation of your. There it is, right there. Look at that.
There you go.
It looks like you're in the same freaking. I can't even believe that. Because they're basically facing a glass door and a glass entryway, and it's impossible to shoot.
You have to trust the photographer to size you up. That's very important.
It's amazing.
So, you got 24
I mean,
hours.
could you imagine on TikTok and Instagram what people are going to do with these things?
Yeah, no, exactly. I think the key is lining the feet up, not lining the size up. Line your feet up next to his. Hey, I want to talk about the bifurcation of your business because, look, Famedays is going to be this behemoth on its own inside of ImagineAR. So when this thing starts rolling here, you're not going to ignore the other business models inside of ImagineAR, including one of our favorites, which you hate us to bring up, and that's the first video where you can hold up your phone and you can sell, hey, Sully, come to this yogurt shop. You're going to still keep some of these going, I'm assuming?
Absolutely. ImagineAR is making great progress. We released a new SDK. We just announced, I think, last conversation, the Pittsburgh Riverhound, first soccer team on shore here. We are expanding in terms of our marketing. We are very optimistic that we'll have some retail. We'll have some other areas I don't want to discuss now, and really expanding the platform to engage people wherever they are, consumers, retail locations, tourist areas. It's really going to expand. So our platform has really gotten advanced. Everyone's jumping into the metaverse. We've discussed this. Facebook renamed themselves as Meta. We've been doing this 4 years. We've got 7 patents. We've invested a lot. The platform is mature. It's up and running globally. And it's also GDPR compliant, which is key. So now we have full access to the European market as well. So we data privacy rules. So we're going to really, spearhead that area and then also go into WebAR, which is the no app version of AR, just pointing a camera, hitting a barcode, and getting an AR experience as well.
What is, before we let you out of here today, I want to talk about deploying the youth because obviously youth sports has to be a bit, look at the youth, it's not the 12-year-old kid in Little League or a little girl in soccer that's spending the money, but their parents are shelling out upwards of $5,000 to $10,000 a year for club sports and travel ball and so on and so forth. So they're going to spend some money on these things. And if you can deploy the youth, you can deploy their parents. And that brings up things like NFL and Major League Baseball and MLS and so on and so forth. I know you've got your hooks in already the soccer side of things and Major League Baseball, obviously, with David Ortiz. Talk about the other sports, NBA, NFL. Do you have designs on getting those guys in place?
Well, I can't really discuss a lot on what we're
doing.
doing.
See, he's so secret, isn't he?
Look at you.
Oh, my goodness. That's all right.
And that's Real Sociedad from La Liga. They did a virtual trophy with us when they won the championship. Actually, Sully, a big area, and it's still going back both in college but in Fameday, is the NIL area, right? The name, image, likeness. The ability for college students and amateur athletes to monetize their likeness, their imagery, and their popularity and brand as they go forward. We think that's going to have a tremendous impact on Fameday as we go forward because that's just getting started around. But certainly we see things like scavenger hunts at Little League fields, potentially with some of, talent or other things where we could do fundraising for youth organizations and different kind of things. And maybe you have professional athletes doing training sessions dropped into the fields at locations, whether it be football fields, baseball fields, soccer pitches. So the uses are limitless. We hope to have some strong partnership announcements in the future where you're going to see this kind of utilization of AR on site at locations beyond just having the fun branding kind of, sharing Instagram moment, but more educational and more training kind of oriented in the world of sports. For sure.
AP Silverrstieen. That's right.
Why don't you send us one of yours and I'll stand next to you, pretend like we're right there with you.
He doesn't want anything like that on camera. He wants no evidence.
No proof.
That's why he's never been in the studio, you realize.
That's what I was saying.
Plausible deniability. That's called. All right, Big Biz Show. Bigbizshow.com. Coming up, James Saperstein is going to give us the latest on COVID and the lifting of the mask mandates. And there I go, into the abyss.